Once upon a time, in a faraway kingdom, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Cinderella. She lived with her wicked stepmother and two awful stepsisters, who made her do all the house chores. Though her life was tough, Cinderella never lost hope and always believed in magic. One sunny morning, an exciting announcement was made throughout the kingdom. The king was hosting a grand ball at the palace, where his son, the handsome prince, would choose a bride. Even though Cinderella longed to go to the ball, her stepmother and stepsisters laughed at her and gave her even more chores. On the evening of the ball, Cinderella helped her stepsisters get ready in their glittering gowns and sparkling jewels. As they left, her heart sank. She sat by the fireplace, tears streaming down her face. Suddenly, a shimmering light filled the room, and there appeared her fairy godmother. With a warm smile, she said, "Dry your tears, dear Cinderella, you shall go to the ball." With a wave of her magic wand, the fairy godmother transformed a pumpkin into a grand coach, mice into white horses, and a rat into a smartly dressed coachman. Then she turned to Cinderella, and with a flick of her wand, dressed her in the most beautiful gown she had ever seen. Glass slippers sparkled on her feet. "Remember, the magic will end at midnight," warned the fairy godmother. Cinderella thanked her and hurried to the palace. At the ball, everyone was enchanted by the mysterious and stunning Cinderella. The prince couldn't take his eyes off her and asked her to dance. They danced all night, lost in each other's company. But as the clock struck midnight, Cinderella remembered the fairy godmother's warning and dashed out of the palace. In her haste, she left one glass slipper behind. The prince was determined to find the owner of the glass slipper. He searched the entire kingdom, trying the slipper on every girl. When he arrived at Cinderella's house, her stepsisters tried to squeeze their feet into the slipper, but it was no use. Then, Cinderella shyly tried on the slipper, and it fit perfectly. The prince recognized her immediately and asked her to be his bride. Cinderella's life changed forever. She and the prince were married in a grand celebration, and they lived happily ever after. As for the wicked stepmother and stepsisters, Cinderella forgave them, showing her true kind-hearted nature, and thus, the most enchanting story of Cinderella was known throughout the land, filled with magic, kindness, and the belief that dreams do come true.